Hello, everybody. This is Player Perspective, a chance where I get to take a peek and interview some of you guys here in the LCUS. I am ArcaneSoda, and this time I am joined by NS Token, the jungler for Northern Storm the Split. So, Token, how did you hear about the LCUS?
I actually heard it from you. Believe you were playing a game. I asked to join the game, and you're like, "I'm in this league," and I was like, "Oh, cool. Tell me more." And that's how I was able to join on the split.
And how long have you been playing League of Legends?
Far too long. At some point, I should stop. That's how long it is. I think I started in season 2, and have not stopped playing since.
You know, at some point we all kind of just gotta sit and think, maybe it is time to stop. But then you just queue up for the next game and say, no, 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 that's ridiculous. Why stop? So, are you excited for the split?
Yes, I actually am. It'll be pretty interesting to split.
What are you most excited about for this split? Is there a certain team you want to play against, a certain player you want to play against?
Nope. I just face each team as each week comes along, and that's how my mentality will go.
But there's got to be a matchup you're excited to see. Maybe two other teams that you want to see play each other, or maybe two players you want to like highlight against each other. What? Come on, there's got to be something.
Well, I guess really pushing it. I guess I'm most excited to see how Team Blitzkrieg will go. For matchups, it'll be interesting to see how we fare against Option 12. Everybody else, again, it will be interesting. I like to face them week by week, so I don't like to think too far ahead.
Okay, that's fair. Always gotta take it week by week. That way you don't make a team a bigger threat than they perhaps are, or maybe you don't undersell a team. So let's hear a little bit more about you. What's your favorite champion? You can be based off of just you really like the design of their kit, or maybe you just like how a certain champion looks, or maybe one that's really fun to play. What you got?
Well, I am a Blitzcrank main. It's actually how I got started in the league, was playing Blitzcrank. It was fun. Saw his kit, thought it was fun, then proceeded to practice the ever-loving games out of him by grinding really, really hard. And yeah, I would say my number one champion would always be Blitzcrank, just because of the utility and just the fun that it is just to yoink people out of lanes.
And always gotta pick somebody that could tilt someone on the other team, and Blitzcrank certainly is good for that. I know I hate playing against a really good Blitzcrank.
Yeah, indeed. I like to be the Blitzcrank that tilts people. It's hilarious, it's fun, and honestly, it's the kind of style I like to play. So
Do you have any favorite skins or maybe a skin line?
I think the arcade line is good. I always play with Heckram. Arcade Heckram is probably my number one pick to go, because if you want to go flying, at least go with beautiful flying colors at the enemy.
Exactly. Nothing more terrifying than that retro streak turning your screen gray.
Yep.
So, just looking a little bit more back at the LCUS, do you have any like pre-match rituals or like post-match rituals? Just little things you do that help get you in the zone, or like decompress after a long series.
I don't know whether it decompresses me or not, but I am an advocate for VOD review. I have been highly, or what's the best term? I've been obsessive about reviewing VODs, especially from other teams, including myself, and just sort of trying to figure out what could go better, what was the logic behind this play. Personally, for myself, that's the best way to learn. So will always have a notepad up with notes on the side saying what I need to do, what should be better, and that all kind of fun stuff with that.
So right after games, you'd like to pop open the VOD right away and just dig in, be like, all right, what went wrong, what went right.
Yeah, it's usually fresh on the mind. So for me personally, it's best to review right then and there, even if it tilts me again to watch like games where you're like 5-0, end up with you going 5-5. It's best to understand like what went wrong with that. Pre-match reviews is the same thing for me. It just gets me into the zone better, so I'm understanding where my rotations are, especially as a jungler, where you how many camps you need to do before you gank, what should you be doing pre 325, and all that other stuff.
So, as a jungler, do you have any tips for any other new or aspiring junglers, potentially in the league or elsewhere in solo queue?
Personally for myself, knowing what you need to do pre 15 minutes is probably the most important thing as a jungler. How many camps you need to do? Is there objectives that need to be done? In fact, I actually even have a jungling assessment, the 3 jungle assessments that need to be usually pertained, which is typically for myself, it's when I'm playing is where's the pressure and what is being denied, what is the state of the lanes, and or essentially what are the lane opportunities and what objectives are up. And if you can always answer those 3 questions, you'll be good.
All right. So you've played in the LCUS before. Do you remember about when you joined? Just to give a little bit of perspective of how long you've been involved.
Split 3 is when I
All
started.
right.
I am a 2-time Northern Storm, or this time will be 3-time Northern Storm, 1-time White Wolf Gaming.
And you've been in the jungle every split, or was there a split that you were top lane? I can't quite
I'm
recall.
jungle every split.
All right.
Jungle every time.
All right. Do you have any memorable moments from those splits? Anything that really stands out to you? A matchup that you thought was really fun, or
I think
maybe something that maybe left a sour taste, or something that just felt really gratifying.
the first time people actually saw the Hecarim plays, um, I think people have always been sleeping on mobility champions, especially ruins such as Predator, um, and that especially that rune, especially Predator. I think Unsealed Spellbook, those kinds of stuff where I'll bring out unmeta like ruins to champions and sort of show off like this is the power that you can have so long as you play it correctly to your win condition.
And what's your opinion on the meta right now for jungling?
I actually hate it. Not to the fact that it's like it's difficult or they destroyed it. It's just really bland at the moment. I do have, keeping this as a secret, what I expect the picks will be in each game, and I can say with almost 85 to 90% accuracy that this should be correct. Seeing all the junglers that played in the scrims to what I've seen through VODs, I will be surprised if I am incorrect. But if I am, I will be happily surprised.
All right. So you got your secrets under lock and key. Maybe we'll get a reveal later this split.
You'll see that on split 1 or week 1 for sure.
All right. Any closing thoughts here for you? Any smack talk you want to go throw the gauntlet down on any team?
Uh, no, not really. The only one is I expect for myself I should be able to 6-0 every team if I play, correctly and I don't int random dragons. So should be good.
All right, so you're not throwing the gauntlet down for anyone. You're throwing it down for everyone.
Yeah, throwing it down for everyone. If any junglers want to prove me wrong, I happily would like to see it.
All right, that is our fun little talk with NS Token here from Northern Storm, and we'll see how well he does this split after those big words at the end there. And good luck to you this split.
Thanks a lot. I'll probably eat those words.